Yo, what is good, people? Welcome to another installment of Tony's Take. I know it's been a hot minute since I've done one of these, but news has been kind of slow lately. And if you've seen the latest episode of Throwdowns, you could see that we've had to kind of change up the format just because of the fact that there isn't much news. But I'm here today to talk about Nintendo because I am honestly shocked. Matter of fact, I think your boy, he's gonna have to eat some crow. You know, I'm gonna throw some sazon on it, some Goya, fry it up. But man, I think I may have to eat some crow here. So Nintendo released their latest financial report for the last quarter, and the Switch is doing extremely well. This is crazy. So yeah, the system has sold 4.7 million systems since it was released back in March. That's almost 5 million. Think about it. That's like, shit, that's more than a million a month, basically, you know, after it got launched. And then obviously the games are doing really well and stuff. And, you know, the main reason I want to do this video is I'm talking about this stuff on Twitter right now, and I need to just kind of get this shit off my chest because, again, I'm kind of shocked. I have a Switch, right? I couldn't tell you why the fuck it's doing so well. I haven't played it in months, and I don't see myself playing it until Mario comes out, to be honest. ARMS, I don't care about. Splatoon, I don't care about. Most games on Switch, I don't really care for. Even Zelda, even though it was a good game, I couldn't drop it fast enough. You know, it wasn't really my cup of tea. But I think that's more of the fact that I'm just not the target Nintendo audience. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm used to, you know, like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, I guess I'm more used to games that aren't so much filled with so much whimsy as Nintendo games are, you know? I know I'm not explaining that well, but, you know, again, I'm coming at it from like a gamer that's been primarily a Sega, Sony, and now, you know, a Microsoft kind of guy, right? Those platforms provide the experiences I look forward to in games. Nintendo, not really. I've dropped them since the Super Nintendo back in 1995, you know? That's just me, obviously, and most people that are buying the system are perfectly happy with it, right? But again, this is a little bit of a rambly video, so forgive me for that, but there's a couple of things I want to talk about, right? First of all, this thing has sold nearly 5 million with manufacturing issues. I want to say that again. It sold 5 million with manufacturing issues, right? Nintendo is known for creating artificial scarcity. That's not the case here. What's going on is they can't make enough systems because they have to compete with Apple for parts, you know, LCD screens and all that, right? So imagine how much this thing would have sold without those issues, right? I could even see it selling 7, maybe 8 million, you know? I know that sounds insane, but it's possible, you know? And now, because of what's going on here, Nintendo is projecting that they're gonna sell 10 million units by the end of March 2018. That's next year. That would be a full year since the launch, right? I could actually see that happening now. There's a couple factors here, right? Even though you still have to buy a bunch of accessories and shit for it, Switch is pretty affordable, $300, right? What's going to happen this holiday? You're going to have the PlayStation 4 Pro at $400. You're going to have the Xbox One X at $500, right? Switch is looking very affordable compared to those two. Granted, the Switch is going to be more expensive than the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, which are both $250, but it'll still be good, you know? And again, and here's something I learned today, actually. Apparently, this fall, Apple is going to switch over to making their phones out of OLED, right? OLED screens, right? Which means it's going to free up LCDs for Switch. So the manufacturing shit may be gone by then. So sticking with the holidays, you have a system that's going to be able to be produced in greater quantity, and you're going to have a more robust library of games. I mean, when the Switch first came out, all you really had to buy was Zelda, right? But by the end of the year, you're going to have Zelda, you're going to have Mario Kart, you're going to have Splatoon, you're going to have ARMS, and of course, you're going to have Mario Odyssey, right? Mario games, like, okay, if you think Zelda games sell well, Mario games sell even better, you know? So, like I said in a previous video, I believe that if, and again, big if Nintendo gets their shit together, both Sony and Microsoft are going to go down this holiday. Let's just be honest here, right? But speaking of Microsoft, right? This proves right here that power isn't what sells a system, right? Because a lot of, you know, Xbox fanboys, they believe that the main reason above all else that the PS4 won over the Xbox is because of power. No, it wasn't. That's not an issue here. It won because, you know, the price of the Xbox One, obviously, and the games. You know, it's all about games, right? Switch right now is the least powerful system on the market, and it's doing gangbusters because it has games people want. Think about it like this. The attach rate to this thing is 6-to-1. Basically, for every Switch sold, people buy 6 games for it. That's insane. You know, that is ridiculous, you know, but the thing is with Nintendo fans, I got to give them respect. These dudes put their money where their mouth is. You know, it's not like Xbox fanboys where, you know, they hype up all these games and stuff and they don't buy them when they come out. Nintendo fans just buy games. They play games. You know, even though I think Nintendo fans kind of come off as weird, these dudes, again, they're the truth. They buy games, you know, and the success of the Switch has proven that, you know. And here's the thing, going back to the total 10 million thing, right? That's 10 million sold in a year. If it keeps going that direction, it's going to outsell the Wii U by the end of 2018 easily. Wii U sold 13.5 something, 56 million, I believe, right? Forget about it. It's over. The Wii U didn't have nothing on it. You know, this one, here's the thing about the Switch. Even though I personally still don't really understand why it's doing so well, I could see why it is appealing in the sense of it's very easy to understand. It is a home system you could take with you. That's it. The Wii U wasn't like that. You didn't know what the hell the Wii U was. Remember when they first revealed that shit? Nobody knew what it was. With the Switch, you know exactly what you're getting. You know, so, you know, couple a clear message with a good price and a healthy library of games. That's why the Switch is doing well, you know. It's not just Nintendo fans saying this, you know. Everybody's jumping on board. So yeah, man, your boy's eating that crow, sazon, all that, you know. But it's happening. So make sure you watch tomorrow's Throwdown. It's gonna be very interesting. I really want to hear Chris's take on all this, you know, because me and him, we've been going back and forth saying, yeah, you know, this thing's not gonna sell that much. Think about it. I predicted this thing wouldn't sell more than 4 million this year. It's at 5 million now. How much do you think it's gonna be by the end of the year, right? I might be wrong about this. I'm predicting 8 million, maybe 9 million by the end of the year, right? Granted, that's still lower than the 16 million, you know, some analysts predicted, right? But still a lot. Still a lot, man. And I'll tell you this right now, Xbox One X ain't gonna win the fucking holidays because of that. You know, I was talking to my man, Joel Tavares from DualShockers, and I completely agree with him. He said this holiday, it's gonna be all about Switch and the PS4, right? PS4 not only... Well, this is what he said. He goes, they're on a whole other stratosphere when it comes to success, which is true, right? So you have the PS4, it has the games, it has the bundles. You have the Switch, which is cheaper, it also has the games. It's going to be very hard for Microsoft to compete, man. This is going to be interesting, you know? So that's going to be that for this video. The video went a little longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to just get all my thoughts out there, even though they were a little bit rambly, but I wanted to get them out there. So please let me know what you guys think about Nintendo whipping ass right now and what you think their prospects are for the holidays, you know? All right, so, you know, as always, make sure to hit like on this video, comment, and please subscribe to the channel, man. Always appreciate you guys giving us support and all that. So once again, I was Tony, and I'll see you next time. Later.